Parent teacher meet or police inquiry scene right out of the movie. This is how I feel every time a mother narrates to me a PTM or open house incident. I work with mothers with who have children struggling in their reading, and most of them have come to me. I'm sure is because of the struggle in the PTMs, where these PTMs make them feel either guilty or like a loser mother. And every time I hear this story, it's as if the character in a movie scene entering into the police station, and the police is removing, inquiring, naming, blaming, and removing all their juice out of them. And they go out of this police station feeling guilty or as a loser. And every time I hear these stories, I question myself on two things. Number one, was I one of those police officers back when I was working as a kindergarten head? Was I leading teams of these police officers? Did I really know what these mothers went through? Did I equip my team enough with strategies and mindset to see into what these mothers were going through or to help them? The overwhelming response that I get, no, I did not have enough in my toolkit to do this. The number two question that pops into my mind is about those parents who never make into these PTM meetings. Most of the time, the parents who do not make into the PTM meets are the parents of children who are struggling in the academics. And now I'm thinking, when I listen to these stories, are they escaping from this inquiry? Are they escaping from this blame, name, and shame game? Well, both these questions weigh heavy on me, and I am guilty. Given that, I'm going to narrate to you five such stories that I'll have keep listening to again and again. Of course, I'm going to change the names. You listen to these stories and let me know if you relate with any of these stories. If yes, do comment and let me know. Story number one is that of Noora. Noora, Noora's son Ayan, and every PTM meet, Noora comes out controlling her tears because the teachers have only negative about Ayan's academics. And she feels none of these teachers understand her son because she sees her son struggling, striving, and interested in what he's doing, his studies. But she cannot prove any of these things because his report card is saying a different story. She feels Ayan puts more effort than any child of his age or even compared to his siblings. But none of that is seen in the school's academic performance. Other than the academic performance, teachers have very good opinion about him, but all that is overshadowed by his poor academic performance. Now, if this Noora story relates with your story, comment Noora in the chat box. If not, listen to Ria. Ria's son Kebir. Now, Ria agrees with everything her teachers say about her son Kebir. Like they say he's not at all interested in studies, he's constantly distracted in the class. That's what Ria sees at home. Whenever Ria makes Kebir sit for his homework, he's constantly distracted. He doesn't sit for studies, he doesn't like to study. It seems that that's right. The teachers say during these open houses, the teachers say that he's come always fighting with his friends. That's right. Kebir is at home as always fighting with his siblings. Teachers always say he's short tempered. Yes, he at home he gets angry very quickly. At the end of this meet, Ria always feels like a loser mother. She feels she's not doing good enough. She's not a good mother. Now, if that relates to your story, comment Ria in the chat. Hannah, daughter Sarah always asks her, Mama, why can't I read? Why can't I write? And why can't I do math like my cousins or like my brothers and sisters? Hannah is always tongue tied because she sees her daughter is interested. She's sitting there for a long time in front of her books, reading, writing, trying to reading and writing, but somewhere it's not clicking. She's cooperating, always cooperating at home and in school. That's what the teachers say. The teachers say that they go extra mile to support her, but unfortunately, the next moment or the next day when they ask, Sarah goes blank. And teachers blame it could be because of her laziness or she's not taking it seriously. And Hannah does not agree because that's not what she knows her daughter is. Now she is helpless. She finds herself helpless and lost. She does not know what else to do to help her daughter Sarah. Now, if Hannah's daughter's story is like your story, comment Hannah in the chat box or listen to my story number 5. That's of me, Mona. Mona is this anxiety-filled mother. She has something in her heart which she never reveals to anybody. She sees her son becoming the class clown. She says her teachers, Zia's teacher, always say that Zia is always cracking jokes. Whenever they ask him to do some academic task like doing reading or something, he is always distracting the class by his jokes or his behaviors, which makes sometimes even the teachers laugh. The whole class, of course, they enjoy his jokes, and sometimes, but it's not always nice for the teachers because it distracts their flow, it distracts the attention of other students as well. And for Mona, this is not at all a good news because somewhere she is seeing her son becoming the class joker, and this she is not able to accept, neither is she able to communicate and make somebody else accept, understand her situation. Now, if Mona's story is like your story, comment Mona in the chat box. My dear mothers, these are not just stories. These are real people who are walking the same journey like you are doing. Never think that you're alone in this journey. There are many thousands and thousands who are in the same journey. Moms, here's the truth. Behind every report card, behind every teacher's complaint, there is a child trying. And there is a mom like you, silently carrying the blame, the shame, and the heartbreak. But you are not alone. There are thousands of moms like you walking the same road. Yes, and there is a solution for this. But let's be honest, in an overcrowded classroom or an untrained tuition centers, this change won't happen. That's why I've decided to walk this road less taken to help moms like you. It's time to break our silence and walk hand in hand to support our struggling readers. Comment below with the name you connected with because the first step to helping your child is realizing you're not alone. And follow me to know more and let's make this happen together.